Welcome,
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 welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the
Show.
J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the
Show.
J.O. Show.
Welcome,
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 welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the
Show.
J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome,
Welcome, welcome,
welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Welcome,
Welcome,
welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Shit, yeah, what up, though, man? It's your boy, man. It's your boy J.O. It's the J.O. Show, the unedited podcast, man. This is episode 9. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, you feel me? And listen, we all had these moments. Let's be real. And again, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy J.O., the unedited podcast, episode 9. Let's get it in, man. What it
J.O.
do?
Show.
Hey, come on now.
Welcome.
We ain't gotta keep talking about that shoulda now, do we? We in episode 9, nigga. That shoulda ain't rolling. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Come on now. Shit.
Welcome.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.
Yo, what up, though, man? It's your boy. It's your boy J.O., man. It's the unedited podcast. What it do? What it do, man? This is episode 9, man. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Yo, episode 9. I'm getting close to the end of my season, man. And as always, I want to thank everybody, man. Everybody that's been rocking out with your boy. Everybody that's been showing love. Everybody that's been showing support, man. All my subscribers. I mean, all people that watch my videos, man, and my shows, man. Look, I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, man. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that enough. You feel me? But I just want to say thank you again, as always. And man, I named this show Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda. Let's be real, man. We've all had moments in life where we think, damn, and you start singing that song, Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda. That's real. I mean, listen, even those that are well off, those that are struggling, those that's in the middle, we've all had these woulda, shoulda, coulda moments, man. And I thought to myself, I don't really listen. I don't brag on myself when it comes to sports. I'm a stick with sports because I mean it's football season. You know what I mean? What the fuck? It's football season, baby. You already know. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Um, listen, I play football at a high level. You know what I mean? At a high level to where I felt like I should have been into the league. You know what I mean? I should have been a part of the NFL. You feel me? Um, and that's where I sing my song of what it shoulda coulda. And I'm gonna just tell you my journey, man. Like I said, I don't talk about the shit like I should, but I said, fuck it. It's the J.O. show. I mean, it's my show. Shit, it's my party. I can, you know what I mean? I can cry if I want to. So shit, I just wanna, give my story of a woulda, shoulda, coulda. And hopefully when I'm done, man, those that are in a position to get there, man, you take something from my stories and my experience when it comes to, this game of football and my woulda, shoulda, couldas. Check this out. So like I said, I started when I was like 7. You know what I mean? Like at about 7, I figured football was something that I wanted to do. I mean, I had a yard on East Overlook, you know what I mean? And we used to get it in the backyard as far as football. You know what I mean? We used to really, really bang in the backyard. I mean, the backyard was like the dungeon. You know what I mean? Everybody from East Overlook, everybody, shout out to Cleveland Heights. Excuse me. What up, man? Shout out to Cleveland Heights, man. East Overlook. Anybody that knows. You feel me? That backyard was, you better come with your A game and your big boy panties on, nigga, when you come to the backyard. You feel me? Uh, and I think that's where, a monster was created for a lot of us. You know what I mean? A lot of East Overlook alumni, you know what I mean? That backyard made us when it came to this game of football. And so at like 7, I'm like, you know what? I can play this game. But see, me, I wanted to be a running back. Like, let's be clear. I played quarterback and I played quarterback at a high level. But I wanted to be a running back. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't fucking Emmett Smith. You know what I mean? I wanted to get the ball, jump cut in the hole, nigga, make somebody miss spin move, take it for like 90. You feel me? Like that. That was a vision of mine. I never saw myself throwing a touchdown pass to anybody. Um, and my brother, man, JG, what up, boy? Um, he was like, dude, Tally Tigers. First of all, let me get there. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Look, so Tally Tigers is where I got my starts. Shout out to Tally Tigers, man. Shout out to Coach Johnson. Justin, what up, boy? Hey, listen, that's where I got my first shot of playing contact organized football. And again, me, I want to be a running back. I had no thoughts of playing quarterback. So we get the tryouts. My brother and my father's there, and I guess they looking at me like like they're confused, and I'm like, well, what's wrong? And my brother like, dog, why you not trying out for quarterback? I'm like, for what? Like, why would I want to have people constantly trying to hurt me? Like, why would I constantly want people main focus is to get me? Like that doesn't make any sense. Let me get the ball and make a move in the hole and juke somebody, man. Let me do that. And he like, dog, listen. Play quarterback, man. I seen you throw, man. You can throw. I'm like, well, I think anybody can throw. It's the accurate part in the in the dropping back and everything else that comes with it. Like, dude, chill out. He like, dog, play quarterback, man. Listen, they get all the glory, they get all the shine. I'm like, yeah, but they get all the blame. He like, dog, they get all the glory though, all the shine, man. If you nice, you know what I mean. And for some odd reason, that dumbass shit he said to me made sense. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I don't mind taking all the shine, but I gotta be decent. And let me tell you, I my, my first year of contact football, dude, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Dude, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. Now practice, oh bro, I was a superstar. Woo, woo, a superstar. Like to the point where, yeah, he the starter. You feel me? Less contact, nobody really coming to tear my head off. It was cool. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I can do this, bruh. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Quarterback is not an easy position to play. I don't mean on Madden with the sticks. I'm talking about real live action quarterback play. That is not an easy position to play. And motherfuckers be tough on quarterbacks, bruh. We all know it. You know what I mean? What up, Cleveland Browns? We all know it. We tough on quarterbacks, man. We've been through the ringer with them. And that's a tough position to play. So again, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Game one, bruh. I go to line up under the center and I'm under the guard. And what was so fucked up, what was so messed up, bruh, nobody told me, not even the guard. That's kind of questionable now in this day and age. Not even the guard told me, like, no, dog, wrong one. I called the cadence and everything. Ready, set, go. Center snapped it, ball went up in the air. Motherfuckers laughing. What up, Devon Stapleton? I'll never forget it. That nigga was cracking up. You gonna just leave me out here looking stupid, man? Like, you ain't gonna tell me that I'm under the run. I wasn't even under the center, bro. Like I said, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. And every game was just like, I just wanted to get it over with. I drop back, said, go, shoot, throw the ball. I don't know where you're going. I don't know what route you're running. I don't care. I'm going to drop back and throw it. And my coach, man, one of my Coach Williams, man, Coach Rod Williams. I love him to death. What up, Coach? Um, um, he was like, dude, what are you doing? And mind you, I'm 8 years old, but I was able to look at him and say, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He like, dude, look at a receiver, remember they route, and throw it to him. I never forget it. He said, dude, look at a receiver, remember the route, and throw it to him. Dude, I completed my first pass to Terrain. What up, man? Hey, yo, man, I'm name dropping right now, man. Tulane, what up, man? I completed my first pass to him, and like the reaction from everybody in the crowd and my pops and everybody in the stand, I'm like, huh, okay. And I completed a couple more passes, but again, when I first started at 8 playing contact, physical, organized sports, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So we ended up losing every single game except for one. Dog, we used to circle this game. Look, I circled this game because I knew if nothing else, we were gonna get this one. Most Muni League football teams are aware of the Bobcats, and for any team that was struggling for some reason, the Bobcats gave them a good look on how to win. Like, dude, I played 2 years with Tally Tigers, and we were 2-18. And if I ask you, what team you think we beat both years? If you can't answer that question, then you tripping. Yeah, the Bobcats was like worse than us, so to speak. I don't know. No, we had so much talent when I started with the Tally Tigers, and I didn't know that. I mean, I was eight, like I said, I was 8 years old, 8, 9. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But something crazy happened. So, my coach Williams, he left Tally Tigers, and him and Ralph Spots, which is another coach that I love and adore. What up, coach? What up, Coach Spots? They I believe they restarted the Chiefs. Like, I listen, there's a lot of East Cleveland Chiefs around here, and I shout them out because I'm an East Cleveland Chief alumni. I don't know. I might be the originator. They might have restarted the Chiefs that midget year. I mean, I was 10 years old, my last year of midget, and I went to play for the Chiefs. And let me tell you, um, another coach, Coach Gordon. What up, Coach? Man, Coach Gordon. That was the first coach that would literally see pretend. He saw the potential of me playing quarterback, and he would come get us. Me, a couple of my receivers. Cope, what up, Cope? Dion, may you rest in peace. What up, Dion, man? Carlton, you know what I mean? He would pick us up and would take us and to the park, and we would throw the rock. You know what I mean? And I got adjusted and accustomed to hitting routes and seeing how routes develop, and what I mean, just really getting a better grasp at 10 years old, bro. First game of the season, I threw my first touchdown pass, dog, and it was on and popping from then, dude. Wasn't nobody really throwing the football in Muni League. Let's just be clear. Wasn't nobody really throwing the football, excuse me, in Muni League, bro. And my 10-year-old ass was slanging that joint. I'm talking about people were sticking around to watch games or coming to see the game because they knew that quarterback from the East Cleveland Chiefs was throwing that thing. And I had weapons and I had people that can catch it. Dude, 10 years old, lit it up. By then, I didn't figure it out. Oh, yeah, I can do this shit. 11, 12-year-old, I played, well, my 11-year-old year, I played, Pee Wee. And my 12-year-old year, I played Pee Wee. And those 2 years, and like, dude, sometimes, like I said, I don't brag on myself about playing football, man. But I know I was nice. And sometimes I think about this shit like, damn. And that's my woulda, shoulda, coulda moment. Like, damn, boy, though I was nice little. You feel me? Like, my last year in Mini League was my Bantamweight year, and we got one game before the championship and lost on some bullshit, 7-8 to the Glenville A's. I never forget that shit. We beat Glenville A's in the regular season, like just like really beat on them, and then caught them in the playoffs, and we lost 7-8, or 7-8, or I don't know, 6-7. Yeah, we lost 6-7 or some shit. It was a 1 point score that we lost, and I'll never forget that shit. And I thought I was gonna come back again for my 14-year-old, and a coach from my high school, Coach Mims. What up, coach? Coach from my high school was coming to the Muni League games and watching me get down. Um, like it's crazy because I felt recruited. Shit, like let's be real. Like I felt recruited at 12 years old. Like what? Like 12, 13 years old, and somebody coming like, dude, I've watched you play, and I think you'll be a great fit at Lutheran East. I'm shouting you out, Lou. I'm shouting you out, Lutheran East, even though you know I got beef. I got beef with you, Lou. I do. But I graduated from there, so I will show you the love that, you know what I mean, someone who graduated there should give you, even though we got beef. But he came and got me, man. And I should have went to Heights, East Overlook, you know. All my homies know. I should have went to Heights. I'm not gonna speculate about where I would have been at Heights if I would have went, but I would have been balling at some point early in my career at Heights. I was that nice. Again, I don't brag on myself, but damn it, I'm gonna do it today. It's part of my woulda, shoulda, couldas. You know what I mean? I'm getting them out. I'm getting them out, man. It's like therapy for me. You know what I mean? Because I know there's look, like I said, everybody has had a story or had them woulda, shoulda, coulda moments. It's everybody's had it. So, like I said, damn it, I'm having mine. But I went to Lutheran East with the thoughts of playing freshman. I mean, playing varsity my freshman year, which I did. I mean, I was a 4-year varsity letterman. Um, I definitely contribute my freshman year, but I didn't start. I didn't start at quarterback. And did it hurt a little bit? Yeah. Because again, I should have been playing my freshman year. And I contribute in other ways. I did get in at QB, but I also played receiver. I was the punter. I kicked off, and I definitely played defense. Um, for my sophomore year, they made the switch. And when I tell you my sophomore year, and let me just go a little back. So last game of the season of my freshman year, they put me in. They let me get some tick. And I showed out, bruh. Like I showed out and threw a touchdown pass and had hella completion. I can't really give you the stats. It's written down somewhere, but I don't have them in my head right now. But I showed out to the point where, expectations was high going into next year. Now my freshman year, dog, again, we lost every game. I ain't gonna cap. My freshman year, dog, we lost every single game. And it was tough. It was tough going to school after getting your ass beat. Like we wasn't just losing. Okay, we were getting whipped on. Um, and it was frustrating because you know, Muni League or not, I came from winning. So this was kind of this was kind of new. Now, mind you, I started with some losing ways with Tally Tigers, and what I mean, trying to figure out my way. But yeah, for the most part, I'm used to winning, and I came to Luther East to win, and dude, we wasn't doing that my freshman year. It was pretty tough. Um, but going into my sophomore year, dog, I exploded. Now, what was so crazy about it is that I exploded, but we still only won 2 games, and we beat the same damn team twice. I guess I got history of doing that shit. I got history of beating the same team twice. But yeah. My sophomore year, we beat the same team twice. We was 2-8. But in the midst of that, there were teams and schools that really thought that like I was in my senior year and about to graduate and move on and hopefully do better things because like I was that nice as a sophomore playing quarterback. Although I also had to play strong safety, also had to play the punter and the kicker. But when I went up under center and I controlled the offense, I was that nice as a sophomore, man. I put up crazy numbers. Um, Going into my junior year, dog, big expectations. Now, because we figured it out. The, and don't get me wrong, my sophomore year, we did go 2-8, but those games we wasn't getting our ass whooped. That was the difference. Like we wasn't getting beat the fuck up on like we was my freshman year. So going into junior year, expectations are pretty big now. Like we're looking to try to get into states and make a statement again, being an expansion team. You know what I mean? People forget that when I got there, my freshman year at Lutheran East, that was the first team in like 22 plus years. Like I might be lowballing the number, like, but it was missing varsity football for a very long time. So we're basically an expansion team. And that third year, high expectations. And dude, me and my receiver, Jay Mims, I shouted him out in my last episode. Um, and if for some reason y'all missed the last episode, hit that like. If you watching this one, hit that subscribe, man. Ring that bell. Shit, fuck with your boy, man. I'm trying to make this movement. You feel me? But Jay Mims, like I said, one of the best high school route runners that I've ever seen in my life. And I've played with some great receivers. And there's no knock on none of y'all, man. But this dude ran amazing routes that created space that was, I'm like, dog, the space that he created was so crazy. Like so crazy. And we lit it up, man. His senior year, my junior year, we lit it up. And we missed the playoffs by a field goal. We ended up being 6-4 that year. 7-3 would have got us in with the conference championship. We lost. Basically, it wasn't a conference championship game, but we ended up losing, and which was the conference championship game. Because there was only two teams in the conference, CVCA and us at this point, that was really making noise. And basically, whoever won that game between each other was going to win the conference, and that's what happened. Also, there was some bullshit that happened along the way, and we don't get into it. But the that year was a statement, though, that we were here. By my senior year, it was a wrap. I mean, we took the division over, undefeated in the division. We went 8-2, and at that point, that was the first time the Lutheran East had went 8-2 in school history. We were the conference champions for the first time in school history in 4 years, mind you. State playoffs, I believe, for the first time in school history. I might be wrong. You know, history can be removed sometimes, but I'm pretty sure we were like the first team in school history, especially in the span of 22 plus years. So in 4 years, dog, change the franchise of a high school. Crazy. Senior year come, um, put up put up good numbers. Didn't have no scholarships, but I honestly wasn't thinking about going to college. I didn't have any thought that I was like, we're gonna go to college. And then I played in the East West All Star game. And in the East West All Star game, I'm coming from Little Old Lutheran East. We competition with Shaw and Shaker and Bedford and Garfield and all these D1 schools, and it's little old me and my boy Chuck. What up, Chuck? What up, CB? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Me and my boy Chuck, we walk up in the East West All Star game. They're like Lutheran who? You know what I mean? And again, I'm competing with a quarterback from Shaker and a quarterback from Gilmore Academy, and lo and behold, I start. And I started shitty. You know what I mean? I changed the play at the line. I tried to send my boy Coffee deep. And yeah, maybe a little underthrown. Maybe. But you could have fought for that a little bit. What up, Coffee? What up, boy? Hey man. And so I threw a pick. The very first play of the game, threw a pick. Boom. Um, Finished the rest of the first quarter, came out. Drew from Shaker, he kind of balled a little bit. He hit Coffee in the corner for I believe our first touchdown. You know what I mean? Boom, good drive. He comes out third quarter. Gilmore Academy quarterback. He goes in. Didn't hurt us or didn't help us. I mean, he kept us in the game. He kept us close. He didn't hurt us. You know what I mean? No turnovers, no nothing. He didn't hurt us. Boom. Fourth quarter come. I guess who's going to finish the game then? Boom. I go back in and orchestrate a long ass drive, reconnected with my boy Coffee, and we scored, took the lead, come back, our defense hold, we get the ball back, orchestrate another drive, kick a field goal, we win the game. East West All Star MVP, me, a beast, man. You know what I mean? Little old Lutheran East. You know what I mean? But I just knew how to play that game at a high level. Went to college. So now, after the East West All-Star game, I'm all in the paper. Now I'm getting a little poke. Now I'm getting a little look-see. And I end up going to another, low division college. And there is where I lost my true fight for the game. But in my woulda, shoulda, coulda moment, if I knew what I knew now then, bruh. So I get there, with the opportunity to start varsity my freshman year. I compete, I compete, I compete, I compete. I outcompeted the senior quarterback that was going into a senior year. I outcompeted him. But again, he's a senior going into a senior year. So I end up taking a backup role. But I was second string. Dude, first game of the season, we going back and forth. We going back and forth. Game, I don't even remember. We lost. Second game, boom. It's at home. Quarterback get a little limp. They put me in. I orchestrated 2 drives. I am a red shirt. I mean, I am a freshman, not a red shirt freshman. I am a freshman. You know what I mean? Varsity football in college. Both of my drives were long drives. Even though, dog, I'm still trying to learn the playbook. I'm improvising. I'm shaking and baking right now. You feel me? I put the field goal kicker in position to hit 2 chip shots. He missed both of them. We lost 3-0. But I performed. Third week, I start. Now I'm starting varsity in college as a freshman. We lose that game 28-34. But I balled. I had 1 touchdown, 1 pick, like 187 yards, something like, you know what I mean? I went like 18 for 24 or some shit like it was very structured to how I play. But I performed, but we lost. Senior comes back healthy. He plays the next game. We get blew out. And I ain't play again. We got blew out. My father got kicked out of the stadium. He got banned from the game. Ever come back to Till. Excuse me. I didn't even mean to mention him. But listen, let's be real. I went to a college and my father, he flipped out. Flipped out. They kicked him out. Told him you can't come back. Because that game, we was getting blown out. You might well put me back in and let me try to, do something to build my confidence up. I never played again. Do I kind of say my father has something to do with it? Maybe. But the better quarterback didn't play. And I don't know if you ever played in a college football game. I don't give a shit what division you're in. But if you sit for an entire game, that is the longest thing you'll ever do. And to do it repeatedly, like, dude, it just took the love out of it for me. But my woulda, shoulda, coulda moments that if I really wanted to do it, then I wouldn't have let nothing stop me from doing that shit. I would have left there, went to a junior college, got my grades up, got my football IQ up, got a scholarship to a D1, and banged out. I wasn't thinking like that. Nobody was thinking like that. Not my father, not coaches that came before. You know what I mean? Like nobody was thinking that. Not even myself. I wasn't thinking about that. And I sit here like, damn, what it shoulda coulda moments, man. Like if I just knew what I knew now then, shit would have been different. Cause I was that nice, man. Like I said, I don't like to brag on myself, man. I really don't. But this is the JO Show, the unedited motherfucking podcast. So I said, why not? You feel me? And listen, if I could go back in time and tell my younger self what to do differently, shit would have been crazy different. And there's people right now, there's young adults, man, these young men out here that's balling on the gridiron every day. Listen, I tell you, dude, if you want to get there, I know it's a small percentage that do get to the NFL, bro, but tell yourself you're that small percentage. Tell yourself, dog, you that small percentage. Tell yourself, dude, I'll do whatever it takes to get to whatever next level you want to get to. Don't let nothing stop you. Especially now, there's so many other avenues that can get you there. You know what I mean? The avenues that I had at my moment, I just didn't use them. I can say I didn't know because a lot of it I didn't. Because if I did know, I would have did that. You feel me? So I'll say I didn't know, but I'll also say I didn't research. I didn't search for a better way. I just figured it wasn't. And you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Not in life, not in football, not in any sport. You feel like you're nice, you feel like you're deserving of that spot, go get it, man. Don't think it's not possible. Search for the impossible. Search for a way to get there, man. Cause I tell you, I don't wish the regrets and the woulda, shoulda, couldas on nobody, dog. Cause I sit here, it's NFL season. We here. I'm sitting there watching this shit like, man, what I coulda, boy, what I woulda, shoulda, coulda. You feel me? Singing that song again, man. Like, and it's like, damn, that's real. And we all have that sometimes in life. We have that moment, man. It's real. We all have that moment in life sometimes, man. And what can you say? You have to just be honest with yourself and know that shit. If I can do anything else, I can pass this along to someone else. To maybe you don't have to sing that song. It's been crazy, man, thinking about that shit. And I had to share that to get that you know what I mean? To get that off my chest, man. I feel better. I feel much better. I really appreciate you guys for listening and being my therapist. You know what I mean? While I get this off my chest, man. But know that, yeah, look, those woulda, shoulda, couldas, man. Those are tough pills to swallow sometimes. To the point where some people don't even talk about it. I ain't talked about it until now, and I'll put it on the big screen. You feel me? So just know, man, nothing's impossible. Nothing's unreachable. Nothing's ungrabbable. You know what I mean? You are unstoppable, and you got to believe that it's possible. You know what I mean? So I'm your boy JL, man. And listen, again, to all my supporters, to everybody that's been rocking out with me. And look, I can't thank y'all enough, man. Continue to push my shit for me. Continue to share it. Continue to tell people to check it out. I mean, I swear, man, the love is so genuine. I really, really appreciate it. I can't say it enough. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. Hey man, look, I'm getting towards the end of my season, man. I got one more episode that I'm dropping, and that's gonna be the end of season one. And it's been a crazy, crazy fun ride. And I thank everybody that's been taking this ride and this journey with me. This is me jumping off the porch, man. Like, can you imagine what's next? Dude, this is just me jumping off the porch, man. And I really appreciate everything. And I hope y'all know that. And if you've seen this episode and you missed the other ones, man, hit that like, ring that bell, man, hit that subscribe, man. It's the JO Show, the unedited podcast, man. Ep.9, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'm out.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the JO
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome
to the J.O.
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the J.O. Show.